Aloha, and welcome to Maui Live Show's The Tub. In The Tub this week are some of Maui's best-known personalities, talking about life on Maui. Welcome once again to Maui Live Show's The Tub.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to The Tub. I'm Larry John, and this is Maui's Hot Talk TV. And
but the water is lukewarm.
As will be the show, I'm sure. But anyway, we're glad to have you guys all together. This has been one of those, and it's starting to become a habit. We're just getting started later and later and later, and I don't know. Does it make everybody mad as it makes me? And the guy that did it all was Marty Anderson, our second camera dude. Marty, come here. Stand right over here, Marty.
Come on, Marty.
Now,
take a bow.
Marty, I just want to say there's a reason you're second camera. If you were first camera, you'd be here on time just like Carl was.
I'm pretty sure Carl's one of your roommates, so that's not fair.
Don't talk. I told you the rule, you can't talk. I didn't give you a microphone. I'm really upset
You
with
should hit him with...
No, can I just you hear that?
Can I go to my room?
He deserves a fatal beating.
That was a horrible...
And all of a sudden, the white balance is going to go up.
Bill.
So fun.
Oops.
Marty, I'm teasing, man. I'm teasing. All right. I love you like a brother. Come back. Yeah, all right.
And that's not fair. Of course, Carl's here on time every time. He's your roommate. Isn't he? I'm pretty sure he lives
Isn't the second cameraman usually the one that's the serial killer?
Yeah, the serial killer. That's Marty. Yeah.
He's the quiet one.
All right. So, anyway, I'm very excited to have all the celebrities we have at the table. First time we've only had 6 people, and that's all I want. If I could have one person, I'd do it. But I can't do this by myself. Oh, just dropped my notes.
Notice there's 7 of us here.
Right. So anyway, let's introduce the people in this hot tub. Yeah. Finally, is that what you're saying? Bill Best. Hey. All right. Joesph Abella. Sonny Denis. Michael McCartney. Trish da Dish. And Chino LaForge.
Shake it.
All right, that's making up our tub this time. So we're back from Arizona.
And boy, are your arms tired?
Boy, am I! I just flew in. And, yeah.
Boy, your gun wants tired.
And
any haboobs?
Okay, now, so I get these emails from McCartney and from Bill, and Bill says,
Really?
Hey, how are the... And he goes through this list of Arizona's worst things, right? You mentioned scorpions.
Rattlers.
Rattlesnakes.
Rattlesnakes.
Haboobs. Valley fever.
Right.
What else? I'm missing something.
Chupacabra.
Tucson. Lots of dirt.
Lots of sandstorms and everything. Yeah. And he says, after he says that, he goes, so how are you? Really?
I was worried about it.
Yeah.
Worried.
Okay. All right. And McCartney sent me the same thing. He said, hey, how are the... Well, not that same thing, but you said how are the rattlesnakes and the scorpions?
Really?
Yeah.
You said that too.
Yeah,
he did.
What about the golf
but
courses?
the difference between my email and his is I said I missed you.
Did you hear Chino? He goes,
need
what
to come
about the
back.
golf courses? Get close to your mic, Chino, because you sometimes say funny things. Not often.
Sometimes. I try so hard.
Yeah.
His job.
All
That's
right.
his job.
So anyway, I want you to know we had a great time. Michael, tell them a little highlight of maybe some of the things we did, and then I'll embellish.
Yes,
Well, I wasn't there, but
Not you. You're McCartney. Remember, we've been through this
another name,
before.
will ya?
All right.
can I be
Confusing
Biff?
everybody.
Can I be Biff?
You really
You could
want
be
me
Biff.
to highlight here. Okay.
Biff, I like
All right.
We went to baseball games for
Baseball.
all the
Baseball.
grand baseball. We played
A crackerjack?
basketball on the driveway. We
Yeah, I don't know if anybody saw that on
morning
Facebook.
coffee every morning.
Driveway
out on the-
basketball. This is a big popular
No, with the
sport.
family. We have 16 grandchildren, so we spend a lot of time with them.
You've got your own
It's
nation.
how white people play basketball.
Yeah,
He's been
Bill,
propagating.
We have our own nation.
Sports in suburbia.
The man has been propagating.
Oh man. So no, it was fun though. I mean, we're with them all the time. And it's not like you don't get tired, because I mean we're old people, but they don't know it. They think we're just trying to be part of the gang.
Big kids. You're big kids.
Yeah, we're big. But anyway, so we But basketball was my most disappointing. I used to be, and I use the word used to be, incredible playing horses. Nobody could beat me in horses. I mean, basketball they could because I'm short.
Horses?
Fat. You know.
Horse.
Well, horses is the extra letter.
Is this heroin?
I don't know.
Are you pushing horses?
Oh, you just played horse?
Yeah.
Really?
Pork poker?
Oh, man. I didn't know
Are you
that.
sure the mustache doesn't make you top
That
heavy?
deserves a really.
Slowed you down some.
Regardless, I used to be tremendous, and I was proud of it. Michael, did you ever see me lose a game of horse? It was
No,
It
but
was
boy, I sure
absolutely
did.
predictable. Because I could make sure that I won, and winning is important to me. You guys, is winning important?
I
I'm
hate
a city
winning.
person.
No
I
fun.
don't understand these rural references. What's horse?
Okay, so anyway, we're playing. You really seriously have never
basketball
played
game
horse?
you play?
You've never played horse?
Is there a horse involved?
No, there's no. You spell
There's no
out-
horse.
Okay, well, forget it.
At Fat Cap, we played a version called Burger.
I've never heard of it before.
I am not going to explain it to you now. Someday when we have some time.
They use it during
you're older.
construction.
But I don't know if you saw on
Yay,
Facebook, Michael takes pictures of me playing horses with the grandchildren, and I've got all this confidence. Why are you guys
That
laughing?
just sounded weird.
Playing horses with the
Horses, that's
grandchildren.
just weird.
I imagine you guys like
You gotta
dressed up
say
like
horse.
horses.
They're like, or they're jumping on you.
Yeah,
and-
like you know what I mean, bucking Bronco status.
You know this generation.
I probably
gap
shared
is
that
starting.
thought, by the way.
So anyway, I'm on a video. Michael's taking the video. I'm making sure she's taking the video of me, because I'm that good. And my first two shots sink them, man. They just.
I wasn't there for
Like
those,
that.
by the way.
Oh, that is
Is this a
convenient.
beanbag game? This is a beanbag
No,
game,
it's a
right?
basketball game. So anyway, then she turns it on. And I swear, finally I had to resort to doing underhand because my overhand was like, are you kidding me? I mean, it was 4 feet off the
Well, I
top.
mean, it was windy. It's fair.
It was not
I'm
windy.
trying to help
It was
you.
the Arizona Heat.
So I
Everyone
go to.
knows that.
I said, everybody watch this. I'm going to do the underhand because you can do it off the backboard or you can swish it or whatever. And so I go like this. It was 4 feet that direction, and I'm going. I don't want to play anymore.
You know we call that shot grandma style, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that is grandma
it's
style.
called
I couldn't
grandma
even
style.
do grandma style.
Great grandma.
So I've lost my.
Which is
my-
very different from
Your
granny
mojo.
style.
You've lost your mojo.
I've
is that
lost
what you're
my
saying?
basketball mojo.
I'm sorry.
so-
I'm sorry this had to happen
That's
to
the
you.
plot of Space Jam, right?
By the
It goes down.
by the way, we want to thank Bill Best, who has been so gracious to decorate the tub. As you see, new stuff over here.
Awesome.
This is part of my ecumenical series to unite all the religions as one.
Okay, Bill, stop it. I was doing so well building you up, and you just threw it away.
Well, I don't know. I did these
Yeah.
20 years ago, and they're still all.
You mean the religion's still around?
they're not. They don't agree.
All right. Regardless,
I thought doing a little, art. with-
BillBestOnMaui.com. If you've ever been there, I feel sorry for you. But if you want to go there, there's a bunch of art.
Pretty
there.
pictures.
Okay. Wanted to thank Carl Rosicki, for being our head guy, our executive producer, and camera number one. Marty, you could be this someday, but not the way you've been
Something
acting.
to aspire
okay?
to, Marty.
Yeah, and
The
of
camera
course,
commando.
Michael
It's called
John,
yours.
our co-producer. Anyone seen Balderdash yet on the air?
Oh, it's okay.
Have you seen it, Carl? Really? Yeah. No, you have. You're lying. Yeah, no. You're lying. Because most of us are on that. You two turned me down, which really disappointed me. Next time
We'll be there next time.
I'm allergic to children.
Next
I was
time
just
you
gonna say, Chino
do
has
it.
a contract.
Yeah, we'll be
He
there.
can't work with kids.
No, it's not a contract.
anymore?
It's a probation thing. Actually.
Yeah. I was trying to make it more.
It's called
like,
Megan's
No,
Law.
I have to tell my neighbors. I have to tell them. That's how
I didn't see
Not
any
allowed to be
kids.
even
There were no
school
children.
grounds
Or the church.
back.
Okay,
Or the
so-
church.
park.
So,
The clown suit is no longer in the van,
or
correct?
the car wash.
No, I keep them separate for legal reasons. too.
Listen, I've got a bell when you hear that. Shut up. And
You know what?
Can we have that for
We
you?
don't like
too?
your rules.
Order in the court.
I'm not your dog.
for a guy who hates rules, I sure have a lot of rules. Michael, go get the horn. Okay, so we do have a horn, Bill. If that'll help you. So, but Balderdash is on the air every Saturday morning at 8 o'clock on Kaku 54, and it's looking pretty good. So far, we've only kicked out 2 shows. We do one a month, and they're pretty good. We're going to start putting hula girls on there and interviewing them. That's how I'm going to get ratings.
Kids.
And then that's how
Children.
Chino shows up.
Kids, little kids.
Chino shows up for Hula Girl.
You can do hula girls. No, regardless, think about this. We had the highest rating. Hotel Balderdash had the highest rated kid show. Wait a minute. Highest rated morning show in all of the 7 states we were in. Highest rated. And the way we did that, after I tell you, you'll go, well, duh. We had kids on the show, and we'd interview them, and of course they tell their grandparents and their parents and their neighbors and their friends. We're going to do the same thing here, except we're going to start with the hula, because everybody loves it. Is there anybody here that doesn't like hula? Don't admit it.
I don't like luau's.
Oh yeah.
I used to MC them.
That wasn't
really
the question.
It was close.
So what Larry's trying to say is, Maui, get ready to be manipulated.
We're going to manipulate.
He's like,
we are going to be the highest rated show on a Kaku.
Pineapple, yeah. We'll dress them up as a pineapple.
Yeah, people love pineapple.
Yeah, we got a banana. Yeah, we got one. Oh wait, that was
Girls,
get a
what
job.
a
Called the
brilliant
smoothie
concept.
Saturday mornings, 8 o'clock. Be there, be square. All right, on the Kaku 54. We also have a new feature on our website. Yes, Chino, we have a website at
MauiLiveShow.com.
And it's getting better and better because I work on it all the time, and it's just fun. But we now have a new feature on there called Tub Features. And McCartney, tell them about this, the first of a 2-part series.
Bubbles.
Oh, that's what you're talking about? I had no idea what you were talking about.
Help
like
me
it
out
would be like
here,
a
would
little
you?
3-minute thing here, like some newscaster.
It's not like I enjoy doing all the
hip-hop.
talking.
Is this a rehearsal?
Wait a minute, I do. Okay, tell them. All right.
No, we actually have a 3-parter of film and television on Maui.
I didn't know we had a 3-parter.
industry.
When did we start a 3-parter? We're having we're doing the 2 tomorrow, right?
I believe so.
Well, tell them how important this is to us. We're somebody.
Does anybody care about working in TV or film on Maui? Nobody at the table.
I don't really care.
Yeah, of course. Man, explain.
I'm here, aren't I? I'm here. I mean, obviously I care a little
off.
bit.
Come on.
I
could
do
a lead role. Good or bad. Cheers,
honey. I took my shirt off.
Yeah,
I'm very interested. I'm serious.
Yeah, but
Here to
we've
win.
got some big wigs that are coming. They come to our tub studio, and I didn't think anybody would ever care, but they come from McCartney, and it's a pretty good thing, right?
Yeah, we just want to find out what the future of Maui is for entertainment. Can we make films here and be sustainable and let it go, not just like somebody comes up and then they go out of town?
Yeah, there's been a big push for that in the last couple of years. So it'll be interesting to see. It's just where the money. I mean, it's
That's what it boils down to.
It's interesting that Trish does not want to be heard on the show because did you see her back off?
Hi.
There you go. If you want to be heard.
I don't like this. It hurts my back, so I'm trying to do a yoga pose to get. I'm just gonna stand. There we go. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know.
I
why.
also decorated my microphone.
I don't know why I love
I'm gonna
this girl
hold
so
mine
much.
Why can't I
too.
just take it out? Why is there so much?
You can take it out. Take it out.
Excuse me.
Thank you.
I remember when they said that on Thursday.
Can I just take it out and hold it, please? You guys, inappropriate.
The microphone. So
I wasn't thinking.
but on the
Thank you, Joe.
trip to Arizona, we the first thing I noticed is first of
tripped
all
in Arizona?
we
I know a guy out there.
I know a guy.
Is this like a Jim Morrison thing?
we really
The
had
naked
forgotten
Indian
because we hadn't been
followed
back
it.
in 2 years. I swore I'd never go back, but couldn't remember who
It's really
we
been
were.
2 years since you were there?
2 years, 2 full years. Yeah.
Wow.
And but they did the guilt thing on us. You know how the families.
Same
Every
thing
time
we
I
did
talk
to
to
you.
my mom.
And one of the grandchildren didn't even know who we were. It showed a picture of, I don't know who those people are. So,
Who are these strangers?
yeah,
Do they
pretty
have
much.
cards with
No,
money?
And why are they making me share a room with my sibling?
Yeah. So we, so we
that sales
we
guy
went.
at the door?
It was a little out of duty, but once we got
He
there,
said
it
duty.
was fun. I mean, Michael, did we have a minute where we were like sitting around?
No.
I have never in my
We
life.
watched no TV.
No TV.
That's not like you guys.
Yeah, it's like 10 shows a
You
day.
guys are TV junkies.
I know.
Absolutely.
That's
no
sad
TV.
to hear.
And it
No
was.
Hotel
That's
Balderdash.
good. You probably took naps, read books, arts and
No,
crafts time.
Nothing.
We did watch Hotel Balderdash for the grandchildren because we took it off YouTube and put it, on the
I bet
big
that was
screen.
thrilling.
Yeah, it was cool. For them, it was because they're in
Cute.
that. I don't know if you've seen the kids.
were the
on
kids.
Those are all my grandkids.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, 4 years ago.
Yeah,
They're all
4
grown
years
up
ago,
now.
they go. I look like that.
They're like,
All right.
please don't show my friends this.
So anyway, we had. A
I
lot
don't
of
remember
fun.
signing a release.
I know. Jeez.
You'll be hearing from my attorney.
But
Did
it's
we
really
sign a
dry
release?
there. I mean, dry man. Like I had to get up several times a night just blow my nose. I never blow my nose. But
you live in haiku. That's what happens.
Yeah,
You go to
Lucky.
Arizona, the dry heat's going to get to you.
It got me so. But did it not?
Solidify the inside of your nose.
And you're talking about the dirt that you get down there, the valley fever and all
I've
that?
heard about the dirt.
Yeah, I know. You sent an email. I mean, I got it, didn't I? We went up to our ranch. We have a Beautiful ranch, 160 acres of neatness, and a great ranch house that we're never at. The kids use it all the time.
There were no donkeys.
And what did I do
Isn't that
for the
8 miles
5
of dirt
days we
road
were
to get
there,
there?
Michael?
Slept.
That's all I did is sleep because we'd been so busy. So I watch a little. We had TV. Oh, another thing, we didn't have a DVR. Have you ever tried to live life without a DVR?
I'm just thinking. Just thinking about being in Arizona makes me kind of sleepy.
Sleepy and my nose hurts. I can feel my sinuses opening.
I need some chapstick.
And scorpions and rattlesnakes. Yeah.
Chapstick. I haven't used chapstick in 2 years, and I was like, man, every 30
How
seconds.
you smile, your
just
lips
use Pam.
tear apart.
All right,
Oh,
me
I
too.
know. It was awful.
Anyway, we just had a wonderful, wonderful time, and I didn't think I would because I really didn't want to go. But we were busy. We had tons of friends. I forgot I had friends, and I had tons of friends.
And I can't believe you've been married
They
that
actually
many
wanted.
years. How's that even possible?
41 years.
I know.
How is that possible?
41 long years.
I
Did you see
slept
the-
through a
I need
lot
to know
of it.
what he did to you.
He's an animal.
Did
You
you, see
woke
the
up, I'm
pictures
pregnant
of our
again?
family?
Yes, you're adorable.
I
gushed over him. I was like, oh my God, you're so cute.
You know, Trish is the only one. By the way, we posted it. She's the only one that said anything.
I'm a sucker for like love and stuff. I'm like, oh, they're so cute. Yeah.
You're a sucker for love,
I'm
huh?
a sucker for love.
Oh, I like that. Write that down. That big song.
I know.
Okay, so
I know there's a double entendre joke.
I
in
know.
there.
you know we have a lot to do,
Awkward.
and I've taken too much time. But
you have.
anything else going on you want to plug before we get into the meat of the show?
Plenty of stuff.
All right, plenty it.
What do you have coming up in June?
Coming up in June, we got Moth XP is going to be at the Maui Tropical Plantation at
Does
the Mill
everybody
House.
know who that is?
And surf.
Bill, do you know who
we're
that
having a surf shaping and surf arts expo. So they're going to be surf photographers, surf shapers. It's like it's going to be a really cool night, like a whole like tiki vibe and live music and come out and support the creative community. So it's a
Cool.
new venue
All
up in Maui Tropical Plantation called the Mill House.
What else is going on? Anything
Word.
else? You
Chino's got lots of comedy.
I got a
stuff
show on the
coming
24th. Is this airing before 24th?
May 24th?
May 24th.
Of May.
right? Yeah.
Of May? Oh no, it'll air all
It
day.
is. Okay, well,
Awesome.
May 24th at Maui Tropical Plantation. We'll be
Again?
having a big comedy show.
Really?
Yeah.
A
Yes.
big comedy
All
show.
right.
Big
It's a
comedy
new
show.
venue.
I'm
We
actually
got
going
there.
to starts at 7:30.
Thank you,
Sign
Rick.
Dennis will be hosting. I'll be headlining and
It's
I'll
gonna
be
be
doing
fun.
a lot of improv with a live musician to for all based on audience
And
suggestions.
who's producing the show?
Power Up Comedy.
Power Up
And I am,
Comedy
too.
and
You're producing
in
it.
association with Trish da Dish.
With the weekly
Son
dish.
of a gun, you are
Yeah.
somebody.
Great.
I like
We
that.
are somebody.
We're some things.
We're some
somebody.
things.
They're movers.
We're
They're
movers
makers.
and shakers.
I love
So
it.
yeah, my
love the
flare's
shaker part.
falling.
Oh, what?
And then, my flare fell.
Did you have something else you wanted to say, Trish?
Yeah, there's this artist that she's really big right now on YouTube. It's Kavehi, and she's an international looping sensation. She's a female singer, musician, and born and raised Honolulu. She'll be here in July. So July
McCartney,
5th.
McCartney, do you know this artist?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
A looping sensation.
Yeah, she has a musical looper
Musical
that she loops
looper, like
beats and tones,
Beats and
then
tones.
makes
Totally.
songs with her.
The
Yeah.
Google it.
Love it.
The kids love it these days.
I
And
feel like I
Kanoa,
just
one of their
stepped out of a
famous local
log
musicians, will be there
after
too.
sleeping for 100 years.
Yeah, music and arts, man. There's
no,
lots of cool
really.
stuff going on this
All
island.
right,
Check it out.
Well, what is your take, though, on the Tropical Plantation becoming this new venue now? It's
I'm
pretty
really
cool.
stoked because they're revamping it, and I think the guy who took
That's a
over the
great place.
entertainment
Yeah, the
is
venue looks
straight
beautiful.
up. He's
Yeah.
a great guy, Rick Barnes. Really trust in him, and he doesn't mess around, so that's cool.
I miss
You
the
know?
ducks.
I miss
Yeah,
and then maybe we'll bring
I
the
miss the
ducks
monkeys.
They
back.
got rid of the ducks?
The ducks just left.
I miss the monkeys. they had.
Seriously,
There was monkeys.
Carlos and
They
Montana.
live at St.
Right.
Teresa's now, though.
Yeah, but they
I
were talking about
noticed that.
inside, the inside
Until
venue.
Christmas.
The outside, too.
And they come
I want to use, too, but there's some stuff going on that has to be taken care of to use it again. But
So you're doing it inside? This is going to be an
Yes,
inside show?
it's gonna be inside. Inside.
It's called
Comedy
the Mill
doesn't do well
House. It's
outside.
a new venue.
Unfortunately.
It's
There's a bar,
400,
too.
500 people can fit. And that's the dream for me because
we
we
need
need
that.
somewhere that's not that place in Kalalui and not a bar.
Yeah.
So it's just
I
the
love it.
perfect middle venue. So let's cross our fingers and hope you guys all come out and support so we can all
Oh yeah.
get this jumping.
Does it cost a lot of money? I mean, because I
No.
won't
We
go if
can't
it
talk
costs
about
money.
it. It's a secret. We've signed contracts.
If you want to come to the comedy show, it'll cost you $10. How about that?
But you can see Chino LaForge and Gorgie inside it.
It'll only cost you $10. My expense is far greater.
Visit powerupcomedy.com.
Enough of the people who really are somebody.
Aw.
Sonny, how about you?
Oh.
Tell them.
That was nice.
Tell
You're
him
jet
about
lag.
you came,
I'm gonna blame
but
it on
it's
that.
a good jet lag, isn't it?
It's the best.
No, tell you came in number one. Tell them about you're number one in like the world.
Oh,
and
yeah. Oh, the Maury challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like I beat Chino. You know what I mean? So,
I know.
Hey, I
And
I beat a bunch of
Macklin.
skinny Germans, so I'm pretty stoked on that. Yeah. USA.
You're
We
barely
really
USA.
repped it good for the Americans.
Tell
I
him,
must
tell
say.
him. McCartney doesn't even know what you're talking about.
McCartney, there was this awesome obstacle course put on by the
The Maury Challenge.
Maury Challenge Foundation
Were you in the
company.
big clear ball too?
Surfboard, boogie
No,
board
they didn't have
company.
that.
They didn't have
down
that.
there.
This,
No, they had a big,
Gotta talk to
several
those
floating
guys.
icebergs that were inflatable.
Oh, the
to
iceberg.
It was an
Yeah.
iceberg.
So,
Those
Larry, I do know what it's about. So there.
That's a first. I got nothing. Okay.
It's a lot of testosterone.
Our team finished first in our heat.
Yeah,
but
we-
Sonny was the first of our team to finish.
And,
it.
and
Yeah.
Sonny has
Congratulations.
the honor of
He was a basketball player.
Yeah, but everybody
Okay.
said he cheated.
He didn't cheat.
Well, he
No.
That's what they said.
I did not.
he didn't complete one of the
That's
obstacles.
cheating.
That's not cheat. Okay, I didn't.
cheating.
I couldn't.
He
Okay,
fell down
whoa.
while boom.
You weren't even there. What are you coming at me for?
Where's the replay? Stirring things up.
You weren't even there.
He's just stirring things
Throw me
up.
under the bus.
Where's the bell?
You just put me up to knock me down. That's just happening.
So true.
Welcome
All
to
right.
mine.
Anyway.
To me. Now it's your turn.
So you are number one.
Yeah, I almost threw up on the beach. I was.
Seriously, that
All of us were just dog tired.
It was a lot
afterwards.
harder
It
than
was-
you
It was one
Steroids
of
will do
those.
that to you.
First place or not, I felt terrible.
Yeah.
I was obviously the most out of shape person in the heat.
Yeah.
So I already knew it's gonna be difficult, and I was passing skinny people. I felt good. Felt better about myself. Yeah.
All right. Hey, Joe. Joe is, as you know, related to me. Yes. My
Pray for me.
He's still waiting for the test.
He's the
results,
brother
he
I
told
never
me.
had. Still waiting for the test.
Nepotism. It blows, doesn't it?
The 30th grandkid.
But Joe,
His mother is my sister.
I know you guys. You can tell your family. For
Joe
sure.
really helped me out. Now I'm not sure he can help everyone
Now
out.
he looks upset.
He's like, don't tell him about
Can I
that.
tell him the national story? Because I get the cheapest fare. Better not. I get the cheapest fare of a rent-a-car because we have to rent a car there. Our kids. I own half the cars that are there, but I can't use them anyway. So, because they are. And so, can I tell this or no?
Let's say not use a name, but you can tell it. Tell the story.
Okay, I'll tell.
No names.
I'll tell the story
twice.
with no names. That's interesting.
No names, no
I
names.
thought you would want a name. Anyway, so he's a bigwig with a rental company here on the island, and as he's taking us to the airport, and I'm telling him, yeah, I got a car, I got the lowest rate. There's no way. My secretary researched it, which she did, researched it
I hooked
all
him
out.
up.
And so I said, yeah, it's going to cost us $1,200. Think about this, $1,200 for a 3-week car. But that was the cheapest, man. You could get
We got 3 weeks. That's a long time to rent a car.
A
That's
compact.
still $1,200.
$1,200.
Like, just think of it. There were 3 weeks in Arizona.
$1,200.
Craigslist.
You can get a 2-bedroom apartment for that.
2
know,
years
does your
ago, we
secretary
got
use
an
Craigslist by
SUV
chance?
for
I mean, you're not
$900.
surprised. Doesn't that surprise you to be that much?
You can
So
buy a car.
so
out
I
here
work
for
with
that.
Joe.
Mary hates us.
I work. Yeah. I work with Joe. That's the lowest rate. All right. Work with Joe. $500 less. On the way to the airport, he tells me, "You might not have researched this really well." Yeah. And he says, "Let me help you out here. $500 less."
and
Is
I
that
spent it. I spent it.
And
Granted, you had to run a strange package from Arizona to Utah. and come back.
Yeah,
was
did it get
weird.
there? Did it get there?
All right. All right.
Chulo was
Meet me
very
at
happy
the
to receive his
heliports.
package. Yes.
All right.
No eye contact.
Bill, anything going on in your life? You're now painting more or sleeping more, playing more
I
games?
just have a lot of time on my hands now.
We don't want to talk about it, do we? Or do we?
I don't think so.
Okay, anyway,
And
there's
could
a
you put
reason.
your hands on the table so everyone knows you're not on my kneecap?
Time is the only thing in your hands, right?
I hope so.
Anything to get back on the air.
Are those blue
Carrying around
pills?
Weird little things in his
Whatever it
pocket.
takes. Let's put it this way, Chino.
holes.
Can he be on your radio show? He really is. Or Trish. Yeah. He's
I don't
funny.
think Bill's allowed in that building, is he?
Yeah, I don't know. Are you loud back at
Oh,
co-op?
that's interesting. We can't. do
After
this.
all I've said about,
Don't do it. Don't go there.
and I have to say that, Jack Gist and I, we've always had a funny relationship. Whenever we drive by each other, when we see each other,
Yeah.
we give each other the double bird.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah,
That's
we put-
funny. I like people you can do that with.
Well,
it.
that's what brothers do.
It's because we love you.
I couldn't imagine Jack doing that without a big smile on
Yeah.
his face. He's like, hey! Hey, buddy. There you go. I'm flipping you up.
That was a great station.
We got to censor that one out, Sonny.
Sonny, we're gonna have to bleep. We're gonna blur that.
It feels like a radio show. Okay.
I know, right?
So, let's get right to the meat because Bill has written another award-winning Andy and Beatrice, which we always do at the end. And I don't want to, rush it because he got really mad at me last time because he thought I didn't rehearse it well. We rushed it. He didn't. He knew the people who do Beatrice never pre-read it. No offense, Chino.
I did read it. It just wasn't good.
What?
You read this one?
For me.
Oh, this is
Because I'm really busy. And
But
so.
Chino did a great job.
Yeah, come on.
For the last minute because
I cried.
as we know, Trish wouldn't do it.
I gave it to Chino. He did a great job as the understudy.
We're not going to do that right now, Bill. But I just want everybody to know we're going to make time for this because he really takes this personally. I mean, me, I didn't care, but this is very
He
important.
seems to have a pretty light heart about it.
I'm very talented, when it comes to typing.
I don't know. One time you did look pretty hurt when I gave my honest critiquing on Beatrice and Andy.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I said to Michael after the show was over, he'll never be on the show again.
I know. But then you got the little doll out.
Then I felt sorry for me asking back. Yes. All right, so
stay tuned for Andy and Beatrice.
I almost got my Tuesdays free.
See how that's a teaser, Bill. The business that's called a teaser.
You got to throw a lot of those in there.
Yeah, we have
the show with as much.
By the way,
as you
we're at
can.
a half an hour.
Okay, well, we're going to hurry here because
let's talk faster.
I ask you all to come prepared with an assignment. 5 things that get your goat. Now, funny thing is, I get this email from Joe. Jojo goes, what the hell? He had no idea. Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
He had no idea.
I had to look it up on Google.
He had to go to Google.
Oh, I'm sure you found like half the things you didn't want to see.
Oh, yeah, that one.
He got the goat.
People getting goats. It's
Ooh, I didn't even think of that.
I mean, Scotland has the internet too.
Goats in dark rooms.
But see, this is that generation thing. I mean, to me, get your goat. I mean, that just means that the things that make you mad or you get upset or pissed off, whatever it is. Can you say pissed? I don't know. And we'll
find out.
We'll find out real quick.
Not on Boulder Dash.
No, we wouldn't. Anyway, things that really upset us, and he had to look it up. But Chino, you weren't sure of the goat thing either, right?
Oh, I mean, I've heard many terms. But
Now, Chino, be honest. Had you ever heard of get your goat?
I didn't, but I kind of pieced together what it meant.
How did you piece it together? How do you piece
Well, I mean,
get your
like,
goat together?
if it's your goat, it's your property, and somebody's getting it, that means they're taking something from you.
You went all that way to find out.
It really didn't take long, to be honest.
Well, we're gonna go around the table and find out some things that get your goat.
So basically, we're going to be like Andy Rooney in 60 Minutes. You're going to make us all whine about stuff that ticks us off.
If I think you're taking too long, bell time, and then you will have to go to your next one. Okay.
You are the weakest link. Good.
But we're going to start with Sonny because I really like Sonny on this show. I think really. I think he adds a lot.
That's it. We're out of here.
When you were on the first
Are we
show,
gonna drink?
we didn't even know you were going to come the first show. Remember,
Chino
you just
didn't
showed
even
up.
tell me that either.
Yeah, Chino just brought you, and Michael goes, "You better make sure he's on every show."
It all started with me not wanting to drive here alone because it's a long drive.
Well, whatever,
Sonny, just get in the
whatever,
car.
Chino. Because of him, not only is he funny, you're funnier.
I was on the main line.
Well, I'm
really
challenged
easy.
now.
Yeah, you have to
Because
step up. So, Sonny, let's ask you the question. Tell us one thing that gets your goat. Go ahead.
Whales.
Whales.
Like the country or the animal?
Like
That's what I was confused about.
the mammal.
car.
Okay,
Like,
now-
what's so great about whales? They're just big. That's
Okay,
the only appeal
no.
behind whales.
But that's the why to the.
Good catch. Cheese
People are
milk.
so like, oh, whales are so great. Whales. Cause all these car accidents
Okay.
for whales. And they're not that great. You know what
They
I
even
mean?
have their own day.
They're not dolphins.
They have their own
They're
day.
not dolphins.
I
you know
can't
what I mean?
believe this.
There's no Dolphin Day that Willie K plays at. I'd like to see that. I'd like to see that more.
You realize you live on Maui, right?
Yeah,
And you just offended.
It's been 22 years of like whales. I'm like, I finally standing up for myself. I'm like, whales aren't that great. They're not that special.
He's like, I don't care that they're back. I don't care.
You know,
Stand up for what you believe in sometimes.
I was at an event with Bill, and we were all talking about things that we didn't like, and I happened to make a huge mistake. Didn't know it was a mistake, just like you just did. And I said, you know what I really hate? I hate the hula.
So now you're trying to bring it back with Boulder Dash.
Yeah, not going to bring
So
it
did
back.
the first settlers.
And I tell you, the room got quiet.
Oh, geez.
And then I thought, I'm in trouble. You knew that when I said that. And he said, anything else? And I said, I hate when people say, Bill, don't you?
That's a long one. Whoa.
You don't remember.
Suspense
This
is
is awkward
killing me.
silence on television.
Stay tuned. We'll be back.
Memory
I, for some reason, thought someone was going to say something extremely racist.
Everything
Like
you
that
say.
silence sounded like racist.
I didn't know this
I
was
like
going to be
to
a
say
quiz.
thank you, but nobody says
Bill
thank
is
you.
so shocked. Like,
And so if
Like
you
write this
General
down.
Westmoreland was on the block here.
I never.
you don't want to be a part of the show anymore, do you?
No, I do.
All right.
I'm enjoying
Mahalo.
myself a lot.
I don't like the
That's
word.
the
He's
sign
gonna
of
go
him
home
wanting to
and
leave.
cry.
I don't like mahalo. And
What's
if
in
you
that
ever
mug
go on
over
a
there?
Hawaiian Airlines, flying, you really get sick of it. Mahalo. Really?
Oh, yeah.
You know, so
He's going to get letters now.
so
Mahalo
Sonny,
for watching our
you
program
and
for the
I
very
are
last
back
time
where you
today.
came from.
We're right
you and I
there.
are dirt, man.
You know, like whales. No one wants to say.
Go back where you came from.
Okay, McCartney. I'm going to come back to you later. What do you got?
Pizza. Pizza on Maui. Now, I know they raised
yeah, I
prices
agree.
2 years
Agreed.
ago.
Agreed.
That cheese was going up in price, and that
Pizza
was going
on
to affect.
Maui.
That was a national story. But here on the island,
Yeah.
I mean, a pizza costs more than like a New York steak in a
It does
restaurant.
cost a lot of money.
What is up with that?
It's
I can't
Shaka's
be the
or
only one
Shaka
that's ticked
Pizza's.
off.
Oh, man.
It's $90 a pizza at Shaka Pizza.
I don't. I
The last few
Really
pizzas I bought were $45.
Yeah, we
Man,
Yes.
What are you putting on your pizza?
I mean, my gosh.
4 friggin'
three
items.
toppings.
Do you have
delivered,
dancers
it's like
on there or what?
$45.
It's like gold. Put a little gold on there.
I know.
It's just
Actually,
gotten
you
out of
can't get
hand.
pizza delivered.
No,
for
just
$30.
spinach. Just spinach.
So everybody realizes.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know it was a bad thing.
I don't like all the pizza places now. We're all like, there's no gluten, and gluten's the best part of a pizza. If you
Yeah,
ever
right.
have pizza.
Well, and all it is really pita bread. It's
Can
like
I-
a pita chip with some vegetables on it and cheese.
I-
That's what
That's all it
gluten-free
is.
bread is.
I actually want double gluten. Can I get extra gluten?
Triple.
Is there a way to
But
order
then it's like
extra
a
gluten?
crispy pita
This is true.
Oh boy,
Extra peanuts, too, so those nut-allergy people can't eat it either.
this is more controversial than the whales.
Well, I
in the
just don't
hula.
understand these gluten
Can I get
people.
whale on my pizza? That'd be great.
Oh,
Two birds, one
that's good.
stone. That's
Gluten-free
awesome.
And a little-
pizza
No, it's
with
just
whale
chopped
on it.
blubber.
Whoa.
A little hint of dolphin.
Oh.
Vegan, right?
Seaweed topping to keep
Okay,
it
we've-
local and fresh.
Okay, Bill.
Hey, I
Bill,
wasn't finished, man.
Wait a minute.
I'm pissed about pizza.
All right, you said
You're
your
gonna
piece
piss
on the
more?
pizza.
It's hitting the pocketbook, man.
We got 5 each. We gotta go. We only
We
got
heard
15
you.
minutes
We
here,
heard you.
kid.
Bill.
So it happens every show.
What?
Bill, what
do you want?
What ticks you off? What gets your goat?
Besides
gets
him
my
today.
goat?
Bill, you know you're on this show
funny
for
you
a
should,
reason.
mention that. In April of 1999, scientists in Aragon, Spain, trapped the last remaining Pyrenean ibex, known in Spanish as a bucardo, a special species of large mountain goat adapted to the snowy Pyrenees.
Of course.
Spanish researchers carefully took skin samples from the last remaining goat's left ear and its
He's
abdomen.
dad joking us.
They
right now.
named the goat
Right?
Celia and fitted her with a radio transmitter before releasing her back into Ordesa and Monte Porderdo
That's 2 pages.
National
Hey,
Park.
may I ask a question
And,
to the tub?
Is this
I'm
going to be
getting to it.
racist?
Okay, keep
A few
going.
months
Jesus,
later,
kid.
Some awkward
a few
silence
months
here.
later, in January 2000, Celia
Yeah.
was killed by a falling tree. That gets my goat.
The falling tree got your goat.
Okay, how many people in the
Was she put on
tub?
pizza afterwards?
How many people in the tub
You lost Carla.
say Bill gets our goat? Bill, you're
Sometimes.
you're
I
starting
don't know.
to
He
get my
might
goat.
knife me in the
Talking
parking
about.
lot.
He's
I'm
quite
gonna
the
be
Billy
clear and
goat.
quiet.
He sure is.
I don't want to make them
Billy
cry.
Oh,
Belly goat.
What a kid.
all right, JoJo, what gets your goat, man?
What gets my goat?
Yeah, go.
Oh, you're finished already?
I was finishing everyone else. Go, Joe.
What gets my goat? People know common sense. So I was at work the other day, and this person comes in. She looks outside. She turns her head and she points at the wind outside.
The wind?
Yeah, she's pointing at the
Points
wind.
at the wind.
The wind?
Yeah, well, and then she turns back and she's like, "Well, why is it so windy? Is it because of the tsunami?"
Oh my gosh.
I just had to look at her. Like, no,
That's when
ma'am.
your brain starts to hurt.
So-
Yeah. I'm a
Unfortunately,
bartender,
tsunami
and
deals
the
with
girl
water,
was
not
like,
wind, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah, so
very
common
good.
sense.
So what did you really want to say to her?
I don't know. I'd be out of the job, man.
All right, enough of that. Trish, you're up.
I'm gonna say people that are fake about music. That really bothers me. Like when you ask someone when you're talking about music, like, "Hey man, have you heard that new song?" And they're like,
Oh yeah, I know that
I
one.
love that one. Oh,
That's the one with that guy that does that thing.
They do, yeah. I that drives me
Seriously, this happens?
all the time, every
Really?
day of my life. Or
Especially promoters too.
yeah, and oh yeah, that band, or I love that, or they don't even know what instrument the person plays, or even there was a great spoof about it on Coachella. They were interviewing people outside that were going in, and it was these idiots that are like, yeah, and they just made up band names, and they're like, yeah, I love their new album. It's like, no, you're an idiot. Why are you lying? So just don't lie.
Okay.
Just no lying about music.
That's good. Oh,
Or
I like
facts
that.
in general,
See, I would never
or
come up with that
stuff.
one. Chino, you're up.
What really gets my goat are untimely expressions that nobody uses anymore. No, I'm just joking.
I
Just
heard
kidding.
that, Chino.
Hey, come on, that was funny. What gets my goat is
Sensitive.
fancy ketchup. You know those packets of ketchup that you're given that say fancy on it to fool you into believing that it's gourmet tomato paste?
Yeah.
It's just it's not even in the nice ketchup packets that are part metal.
Yeah.
Like it's in the just pure plastic, like chopped in half pieces that they did in the factory. Like ketchup that's gone rancid in like Southeast Asia probably
It's
for
real
2
warm.
months.
It's always
Before,
warm.
yeah.
You're really
Gooey.
serious about
Fancy ketchup is like the biggest deceit next to like no roaming charges on your cell phone bill. Like it is the Antichrist.
I mean, I think Heinz should be involved. Seriously.
With
Speaking
a
of
name
ketchup,
like that, it's got to be good.
Does anybody get ticked at you go into a restaurant? They've got the ketchup bottles there, but they're the you can't see through kind.
Next.
Sonny?
What's the deal?
Sonny, back to you.
I have a nice picture of Celia, by the way, the goat.
Oh, that's cute. I'm sorry.
And they're going to clone her this year.
Rest in
Wasn't
peace,
a
Celia.
goat the second
Rest in
animal
peace,
on the-
2014.
And the ketchup bottle is empty, but you can't tell it because it's just red.
Oh, so just make the.
Yeah, they go,
Damn ketchup.
Well, that's a bad
I don't like
service.
that.
People at other
They should
tables
be
think it's
checking
you
those
making that
out.
noise. Shut up. Look at that old man.
maybe
over
so,
there.
maybe so. All right.
Me neither.
Back to Sonny. Sonny, you got another?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's got all kinds of stuff. Come to comedy.
Lemmings. You know the.
Hey, I like
Rolling.
lemmings. I love
They
those
jump off
guys.
the cliff.
They just killed. Like what
Yeah.
a depressing existence.
Because they're trying to moderate their species size. They don't want to get overpopulated.
Okay.
Pardon
I-
me.
Wow, Trish.
Are you saying we should jump off
no.
cliffs?
Right.
Yes, I
Since the
believe
lemmings
some
are doing
people should
it?
jump off the cliff. I know a few we
so
can
too,
sacrifice.
and I'll follow every one of them.
Just lemmings in general.
Have you ever even seen
I saw
a
this
lemming?
video where they were just like it was like
A
10 minutes of
video.
lemmings jumping off a cliff.
It's like a
I'd like to see
waterfall
this
of
video.
lemons.
And then there's like Enya playing in the background.
It's Sade, actually, Sade.
They're doing
love that
flips and
video.
stuff. It was like it looked fun to be honest.
Yeah.
But it was really it bummed me out.
It was a furry waterfall of death.
All right,
It
enough.
was cute and then sad.
Is that
I'm
on
going,
YouTube?
I'm going to go to JoJo again. JoJo, what do you got? Anything else here? What ticks you off?
When you go to the bathrooms, you know, there's like 5 toilets and there's like piss on every single toilet seat.
I know.
I hate that.
Me too.
I
It's
know.
like, don't you guys know how to aim?
You can wipe that.
Or when someone's
It's
walking
been much
past you and
Why
they
aren't you
bump you
lifting
while
your
you're
toilet
peeing.
seat,
That's the worst.
gentlemen?
Like, stop
You should
right
be
there.
lifting your
Dang.
toilet.
Where do you guys eat in restaurants? Where do you
Bill, Bill, you're
We
up.
still go to bars.
You're up, Bill.
Bars.
What really annoys me is people who ring bells.
See,
No.
he's searching. He has nothing. He's got nothing, man.
Oh no, I got.
Oh, okay, what?
I got a whole list here.
No, I don't want a whole list.
All
Just give me
right.
one, man. Yeah.
One, okay.
One,
You ready?
One.
Did
What
I
gets
change
my
the
goat?
rules? Yeah.
Sets.
Yeah, what gets you?
Quicksand, body lice, evil spirits, gridlock, acid rain, continental drift, labor violence, flash floods, rabies, torture, bad luck, calcium deficiency,
You can ring the
falling
bell
rocks,
anytime.
cattle stampedes, bank failure.
Okay.
Wait, I was going to say lemmings. George Carlin was going to say lemmings.
Lemmings and whales were going to be in that breath.
That was good. Bill, that's
That's very good, Bill.
I don't like how it started, but it
Yeah,
picked up.
that was
He has a lot of
It's
free
actually
time.
called
lately.
Things to Watch Out For.
Whoa.
And he did 13.
I don't know if I
right
can
there.
say that gets my goat. That's kind of that implies
Nobody
a lot.
says that anymore.
Okay. McCartney.
12 years now. I'm going to sound old, but I don't like my news shows looking like web pages.
I hate that too.
Why does I want to go look at somebody telling me a story?
Oh,
I don't need
yeah.
to see a scrolling
I know
screen
what you're
over here,
saying.
over there. It's like
Where
everything
like
is
the
a
little
widget.
guy jumps up
Yeah.
through like Fox, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate
man.
that too.
That's been
Watching
going
a
on
movie and little
forever
people
though.
are jumping
I know.
up
He
in
said the
front of
last
the
10 years.
screen.
That's the best part of Fox.
That's good.
Shutting
Okay.
other TV shows
I
into
would
TV
say.
show.
My
Wait,
next-
wait.
Well, we're going in order. I thought.
Not necessarily,
Oh.
but go ahead and order.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, how dare there be consistency in this show? Okay. So,
Hurry up and go. You're getting my goat.
God, sorry. I would say Facebook rants. People that are woe is me Facebook ranting.
like you do all the time.
I don't do that. No, I don't. I'm positive. But I was gonna say
you have a few times.
sometimes I rant, but no,
Yeah.
I'm saying very, very like.
Often.
Like whenever it's not her, we're talking
don't
about.
feel
That's
good.
the point here.
No, that's something that's just really somebody that's just complaining and being. What was the word we said?
Whiny.
Whiny.
Oh, yeah, like Sonny's pages. Are like that.
Someone who's wailing on
Yeah.
Facebook.
Someone's wailing. No,
Lemoning.
Facebook ranting about like a
Reaching,
situation,
reaching.
but never naming
Yeah.
the situation, just talking around it.
Oh,
Like,
being
doesn't
generic.
this get doesn't this bother
I've
you?
had enough of you. Okay, Chino.
Okay, I hope nobody who comes to comedy shows is offended by this, but people who come up to me after a comedy show and be like, dude, you were so funny. Hey, let me tell you a joke. And they tell me the same joke that has been being told in their family for like the past 50 years.
And you have to sit. You have to
I could
stand
literally
there.
Google their joke and find like 60 different sources of
Well,
it.
that's got to be bad.
Yeah, and it's like, you know what? I don't like go to a rock star after a show and be like, dude, you're great. Hey, let me see your guitar and show you what I can do.
Yeah.
It's not nearly as good as what you do, but I mean, it's worth it, kind of.
That's
Like,
good.
it's like-
I love that. Okay, me. So I have this really pet peeve of mine that gets my goat. As many of you know, I'm a philosopher. I think that I'm pretty darn smart, and I've got I've got things figured out. Why is Carl laughing? And so
Lord.
14
pragmatic
minutes
thinker. But I have friends come here all the time that they think they can stump me, like really, because I'm very good at philosophy. I really am. And so they always say, and I love argument. I love argument. Can you tell? So we argue back and forth, and then they say this, and I just want to, come over and slap them. They always say, well, then we're just going to have to agree to disagree. And I go, no, I'm not going to agree to disagree. And they look at me like, why not? Because what does it accomplish? Nothing.
Their family didn't yell.
Right.
That's probably what it is. Like they went through a non-yelling family.
Actually,
They were a note family.
And this is what's wrong with our
Passive aggressive
country.
Post-its
enough
everywhere.
of me. Enough of me.
Aggressive
Okay, how much more time do we have here? You're supposed to tell me.
It's 14 minutes.
14 minutes.
Yeah.
Plenty. Okay, Sonny, you're up
So
again.
you don't act surprised.
What do we do?
This is really fun for
Another
me.
get my goat?
Yeah, another goat.
Oh.
For our son.
When you really want some chocolate, but all they have is dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate.
We love dark
Satisfying.
chocolate.
I love dark. What am I saying? Dark chocolate's what's up here.
It's
And
satisfying.
I meant it in the metaphorical. It gets my goat. Like you gotta get that goat. You gotta get what you want.
Good save.
I got the goat.
You are a
that's for sure.
pleaser, aren't you?
I'm new. I know my place.
Okay,
And
so
that's what lemmings do. They please one another, and they all go towards the cliff.
That's actually a good one. If you really, really like milk chocolate, you like dark chocolate.
you like milk chocolate, is what you like.
I like white chocolate.
White chocolate. Oh, yeah.
You
yeah.
would.
What's the point?
I'm from a
I like
different
all
time.
chocolate, but that's like the least.
Okay, enough chocolate.
So
Jojo,
Aryan
you're up
diet.
again. What,
Joe,
you
you're
got
up
anything
again, go.
else?
When you order like food and it comes out cold.
Ooh.
No. And I love food.
Why did I sense that you just made that up?
My list is right here.
Okay.
Oh.
Just checking, just
It
checking.
does. It says right there, cold food. There
Okay,
it
just
is.
making sure.
Enough. Bill, you're up. You're up. Bill.
It's when people give you really crappy, cheap gifts. And in that thought, I wanted to give you another tie. Because you are the Schlitz.
Schlitz is like the worst beer
You are
ever
the
made.
Schlitz.
Just for schlitz and giggles.
I'll have to take
The
Is there
pride
any
of
word for it?
Milwaukee.
I want a
It's
Schlitz.
such a bad beer.
Is there anybody on Maui that wears
Oh,
ties
sorry.
except McCartney?
Yeah.
Why would you? Why?
Bankers.
To what?
Just it's
We had
a
a- we had-
personality
we filmed
kind of
that thing
thing.
that
Or
one
some
time.
Paul James Brown wears ties.
It's part of his
Oh, really?
image.
Sometimes people dress up here.
Look at that
Or
man
they wear
tie
skinny
is
ties and
not.
they're ironic.
Oh, just to
Yeah.
be.
This is
Let's
kind of
be
I'll
ironic.
show you.
Skinny tie.
Yeah. You gonna put that on
The
there?
None of my
man who
friends in the
made
country.
Milwaukee famous.
While he's tying himself, Chino, we'll go back to you.
I can't see. I need a mirror.
People who mispronounce Hawaiian words and then when you that's not it's okay to mispronounce it. It happens
just
all the
me.
time. But when you mispronounce it and someone corrects you and you go whatever.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
I hate whatever.
I feel like that's the same people that eat cheese from a can. Like you are just a disgusting type of person. Just like let us just be right.
Can't we whatever to
Agree
whatever?
to disagree. Yeah.
All right. Like it, Trish, you're up.
I would say people that have like environmental bumper stickers or any kind of like environmental and then they like throw cigarettes out the window or food or stuff like that.
Worse than that.
Or anyone that litters in general drives me absolutely insane.
I was right behind her, so I can vouch for it.
Bill actually wants to participate.
Yeah, we rear-ended you.
Is the guy driving and it says Pono on the back?
Yeah, and
who
he
never
throws-
uses the turn signal.
Yeah, right?
Ever.
Hey, turn signal. That's
Really
what I had on my list.
So what does Pono mean?
To do what is right.
Just, right.
Virtue. Be
Do the right thing.
be proper in your
Be nice.
actioning.
Manners.
Use your
Do the right
turn
thing.
signal.
Like, be more
You don't know
pleasant
what
with everybody
Pono
here at the
is? And
table.
You own a home in haiku?
Yeah.
I'm not so Pono.
Try some Pono, won't you?
We should annex his home.
Enough of Bill.
Get Pono.
All right, wait, Trish, you're up. All right.
I'm back. I just went. I'll go again. I don't like.
That was the bumper sticker. She uses the bumper sticker.
Oh,
I
that's
was
right.
the bumper sticker people that throw
That's
stuff
enough
out
for
the
you.
window.
Okay, McCartney.
Well, I was going to turn signals because everybody doesn't do it apparently here on the island. So I have to change subjects because
Especially when it
Thanks,
says
Bill.
Pono.
I was just drivers in general.
That's why there were 5 of them. Go.
a
You've only
concert.
done-
No, concerts on Maui, and I guess it's like this all over the country. But why is it? And you've done some shows.
Yeah.
Why can't we have a show if it says it's at 7? It's at 7. Why is it 8 o'clock?
That's
shows up
usually
on
because
time.
8:45.
no one on Maui shows up at the time that the show starts.
Yeah, and it doesn't start.
And then they
musicians
complain
are
when they
usually
miss
late
their
to
act.
set up.
They don't
And
wanna
it
pay for
doesn't
a ticket.
start with another band, and then
It's a
there's
group
an
effort
intermission.
of lateness. The best thing to do as a promoter is make a show say it's going to start and then tell everyone else that it starts an hour earlier.
How many of you guys really spend your money on tickets to go to those concerts?
I buy
Every once in a while.
Don't you get them free?
I do, but some of them you can't get free.
Depends which ones.
The really good ones you
Sometimes.
can't get free because
Yeah.
everybody's asking for free tickets
You
then.
can get in
Gotcha.
for free.
But you guys are personalities, celebrities.
Oh, yeah, I get
bet
free
you get a
tickets.
lot
Oh,
of
Gina
time.
gets free tickets all the
I mean,
time.
you're
just
on the
about all the
radio,
time.
you do
Beautiful
things.
women.
Okay, enough of that.
I get a lot of free
Limos.
tickets
Sonny, you're up
because I
again.
don't make very much
Oh.
money.
You make all the money. What was my last pet peeve?
That's my pet
Something-
peeve is you can't remember.
Yeah, it was a good one though.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, okay. So, you ever been drunk at the McDonald's drive-through? Oh. And
Yeah, those people are my pet
And you're like, you happen to have a car where your window doesn't roll down. And you got to open the door to get
Oh,
your
I
stuff.
hate that.
And
Yeah.
they're not, but the guy's not down. Like,
Yeah.
he's like, no.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't give me the food because I was drunk.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, right.
You're at a drive-through and you were
Were you
drunk.
driving
Yeah.
or you were in the
Well,
back seat?
Well, I wasn't drunk.
Yes.
I was buzzing. Okay, it was a block away.
our
Well,
finest
sure,
officers
yeah,
are
no,
watching
This
this
is
show
something
right
you
now.
cannot put on Boulder Dash. Just so you know.
Absolutely not. Do you have a car that you have to roll down the?
I did, and it
That's
was one
rough.
of those.
That's really rough, man.
It wasn't. It's better than the car window that doesn't go up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
You don't know
Then,
what's
then you got a cat apartment, and it's no
yeah.
fun.
That's right.
Jojo, you're up
Or a
again,
drunken
man.
urinal.
When you go to a restaurant with a group of friends,
Yeah.
and it comes to the end and they don't tip. You're like the last
It's
one.
Reservoir Dogs all over
Not
again.
tippers in general.
I don't know what it is about me, but that's the thing I enjoy the most about going out to eat. I enjoy food, obviously.
Wait.
But
You enjoy not tipping?
I enjoy tipping.
Oh, okay. I was really like, whoa.
You're like, we're out of here.
To me, yeah. See ya. To me, that is fun.
Yeah.
Because they're working their butts off, to
That's so nice.
and
He's been
no,
known
I
to
enjoy
tip a
that.
cow.
You should come to Ambrosia Martini
And the canoe.
Lounge.
Tyler, too.
You're making someone's
Tiny
night.
Nobody knows
too.
what that
Older
means.
than,
All right.
get
No,
your
I'm just
goat.
like you. That's why I have my $2 bills all the time.
I
It always
actually,
makes the servers.
I
day
actually
like,
had an uncle, my Uncle Waldo, great name. My Uncle Waldo,
Where is
he would
dead,
wait for
thank
everybody
God.
to tip cash, put it on the table. Everybody'd start to leave, and he'd go around, pick up the tips, put it in his pocket.
And
We had to watch him.
You could never tell him in a crowd.
10 minutes.
You never
What
knew.
did you say that was so funny?
That's not what I said.
Told me to count down.
What did you say, sir?
I asked, where's Waldo being playful? And she's like, oh, he's dead. And I was like, oh.
See, that's good.
They didn't sign his contract.
all right, 10 minutes. Let's do a play.
All right. Wait, sure. Are we going to do that? Bill, you got anything good, though? Really?
That's it.
That's it. Okay. Is everybody out?
How about Trustafarians?
Anybody else?
They
Okay.
bother me too.
Right now, I'm giving a chance to anybody that's still got something left that they want to do. Go. Who is it? Nobody.
People who have never promoted a show and they complain about how hard promoting a show is.
And the liquor commission.
Oh, boom.
People who get music
That's a good
careers and they're not.
That's a
people who
good
get
one.
I just
music
wanna
careers and aren't
dance.
talented.
Yeah, that's good. All right, McCartney, you don't have any more? You got nothing? You got nothing? You got
Rules
nothing?
about dancing on.
El Chupacabra.
Yeah, dancing in the bar.
Dance-
El
got a
Chupacabra. He gets my goats.
I got in so much trouble with my wife. She loves to dance, okay? I have played for dances my whole life, playing in the band and doing the rock and roll thing. And it, after a while, you really start laughing because you don't need to practice the songs, you see. And you look at these people dancing, and I'm telling you, it's hilarious.
It's the best. People dancing are the best.
They are.
Just being free and not caring. Even if they're a good or bad dancer.
But
people
they're
dancing are great.
but dancing, just dancing alone, when you step back, you have to step way back, and you go, well, that's really stupid. That's really stupid. And Michael got really mad at me. She said,
It's a freedom of
now I can't dance anymore because
That's
you
what
called
I
it
keep
stupid.
saying.
You know?
No,
But it
That's
is
because he's not a
stupid.
good
Come on, everybody
That's so
agrees.
He's a
it's
Well,
dancing.
great
now,
dancer.
if your mama don't
hilarious.
dance, then your daddy don't rock and roll. We all know that. We all know that. So if she can't dance, you can't rock. That's,
I saw
that's
U2's
the rules.
Rattle and Hum in the Maui Theater,
right,
and
yeah.
people were
Hold
dancing in the theater.
I love
Wow.
it.
The movie
Really?
theater, yeah.
Wow.
I can't
Where
even
was the
remember.
liquor commission to
bothers me
stop
is-
that dancing?
I'll tell you what bothers me: going to a concert on Maui and not being able to dance because you got to sit
Yeah.
down. And when the usher comes over,
Oh,
he
yeah,
tells
they
you to
won't
sit
let you
down.
dance.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
Or
I'm not
also,
sure.
they also get angry when you start dancing with the volunteers. They don't like that either.
yeah. They don't like the volunteers.
Apparently,
having
that
fun.
will get you kicked out too.
All right, so Bill, I think we're going to do your thing now. If I can get this, it's very important. The music.
Do your
starts.
thing.
Music is so
There
important.
it is right now. So McCartney, if you'll go ahead and start this.
And now it's time for another installment of Andy and Beatrice, the old and relentless. We listen in now as Beatrice is just returning home.
I'm home, Andy.
Where have you been all day? It's almost dinner time and I'm hungry.
You're always hungry, and look at you sitting in the same place I left you this morning, gapping at the TV.
I'm catching up on Game of Thrones.
You probably thought it was a game show.
It's a Game of Thrones, Beatrice. I'm halfway through the second season and it's a marathon showing, so don't interrupt.
Why don't you just record the shows like normal people do?
Beatrice, you know I hate the video recorder. Damn gadget invented by some college-bred genius just to confound and stupefy average guys like myself. Just look at this remote controller. I've counted over 100 buttons and not one for recording.
These are amazingly spelled words, by the way. I just wanted to. Wow.
Typewriters.
That's the
spell check.
little red button on the right there, honey.
That's the
That's
little...
what she said.
So where have you been all day?
Just push the red button and step away from the TV, and I'll tell you.
Okay.
Bill.
There you go. The entire season marathon has to be halted right in the middle of a big stabbing season. Or a scene. Whoops. So that you can tell me the fascinating story of your day. Oh, pray tell, what wondrous adventures have you had? Was there a tin woodsman and a cowardly lion, fairies and giants?
I was at the doctor, Andy.
Tell me it ain't cancer. We cannot afford cancer. With our insurance, maybe a rash, a bit of a cough, or
Yeah, right.
or loose stools. Oh my God, we're gonna go broke.
No.
Cancer. Who would have thought? You're such a sturdy woman.
Andy, calm down. I don't have cancer. I just came back from the cosmetic surgeon, Dr. Ramesh Tanduri. Really? Is that the name you came up with? He believes I need to upgrade my appearance and thereby
And thereby she turns it.
turn the page.
Yes. Uh-huh.
And thereby rise my self-esteem and just look at the results.
I knew there was something different about you. Now let's see. It's your hair. It's all piled up and swooshy.
Dr. Tanduri is a cosmetic surgeon, not a hairstylist.
That's it. You're wearing more cosmetics. A lot more. In fact, your face doesn't move at all. Your face is frozen in place.
Just a little Botox to eliminate the wrinkles and smooth out the age lines.
You're old, Beatrice. Get used to it. And what the hell did this
You're
supposed doctor do to your mouth?
He's I'm not ugly. He gave me a collagen injections to make my lips more voluptuous and seductive. Care for a kiss?
I would rather kiss a plumber's helper.
Oh, Andy, give my face a chance.
I liked your old face, the one that moved.
But I can still move my mouth.
Whoa!
Wow. Come on, Andy, you pervert. Give me a kiss. You always said you had a thing for Sophia Loren.
Well, you do look more voluptuous and seductive. How about a hickey? An extremely large hickey.
Be with us next time when you hear Andy
No, it said
say.
make kissing sounds, and I made
let's
ucky
talk
sounds.
about your nose.
Chino.
Let's talk about your nose.
Okay, wait, you missed the punchline.
Sorry, Chino was being disgusting.
Do your part again, McCartney.
Be with us next
You were the
time.
one
Let me hear this,
joking.
the kissing.
Okay.
I was barking, like I was saying.
You're roughing it up.
Trish, you're done.
Sorry, go.
Be with, be with us next time when you hear Andy say.
Now let's talk about your nose.
See, that's funny.
You sang that. That's funny.
That's funny.
You can write the next one.
Thanks, Bill.
I actually like
All right,
that had some
That one was better.
That was
tongue-in-cheek
pretty good.
jokes per se.
Stupefied.
There was a
I
little
loved
content, social.
It had some real
It
good
Game of
suggestive
Thrones,
jokes.
you know,
Yeah.
definitely
Some good jokes.
So there was a
more
couple
than that.
punches there.
Cancer patients will love it.
Contemporary.
It was one of the tops, the
I think
toppers.
so,
of
I
the,
think so.
Beatrice,
I
absolutely.
totally
I
agree.
loved it.
And except for everything you did, you were
Of
really good.
course.
Yeah.
And the
I
character
didn't ask
does
for
a
this
thing that I
dishonor.
get criticized for.
What's that?
When he says,
Going back to my
it's
bubbles.
a Game of Thrones, Beatrice.
Ha ha.
Like just repeating the same. Somebody says, "What do you mean by that?"
And you say the same sentence.
just
That's
repeat
one of
the
my-
same thing.
When people say, well, what does that mean? And they use the same word to tell you what it
Same
means.
word, yeah.
They just say it slower.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a Game of Thrones.
What this reminded me of,
we have
by
3
the way,
minutes to go.
is that I saw a video on YouTube that was a compilation of women who had too much Botox crying.
Really?
I highly suggest if you want a very sick laugh. It's,
Yeah, it's
like
scary.
watching people cry through masks. They're like, "I'm so sad."
It's really scary.
I want to know, Trish,
pretty-
help
pretty
me out
sad.
here because I'm of the old school. Why do people do that? Why do they do the Botox thing?
Well, a lot of women are insecure, and it's society, and they think it's going to make a difference in their
Does it make a
appearance or
difference?
persona.
Do they like?
I don't.
Yeah, it
get
makes them
plastic
uglier.
surgery.
Women.
I
wa-
think
It makes
so.
it scary. They're injecting poisonous bacteria into their
You know,
head
when
to
they
make
walk
their-
into a room,
make their-
Botox.
so they can't age.
it's
It's they're expressionless porcelain dolls.
They just want to look like a lizard at the end of the day.
Lizard.
A lizard.
A lizard.
Welcome to Dr. Lizard's office.
So how many people here
Mr.
would
Lizard.
get a facelift? Anybody? Anyone? Anyone?
Well,
Anyone?
nip and a
Nobody.
tuck.
Sure?
I've always wanted
like
to have
my
a higher
droopy face.
brow.
Higher brow.
Yeah, big, big highbrow.
Higher brow.
Yeah,
Where would you wear it? On the top of
taller
your head or
forehead.
where?
But if you got that, your nose would be turned up.
Eyebrow. Yeah, there it is. Well,
Now he's gonna go falling over.
now
So stupid.
let me just I can end the show.
We're in the tub.
We're going to end and then we'll vamp like we do at the end anyway. But I just want to know for sure, and I'll let you think about this for a second. Isn't it? So I'm going to lead the witness. Don't you think there it is, better with just 6 of us? Seriously, you know, and Michael.
I'm not
and
gonna
I-
say that because I like some of the past people, but
No, there's 8 of us actually. They're on the
Maybe
broadcast.
3 different people.
I like
other
Michael
than
at the
those.
table.
Well, we don't count us.
Can we get
you
Michael
know.
at the table sometime?
Well,
Why isn't
yes,
she at the
yes.
other end over here?
I think we should do a show with
She's
20.
very attractive.
She's cute and
I'm
nice.
way better over here.
She's very
Did you hear that? She's cute and nice, and she doesn't use Botox.
I don't know. You
Yeah,
said
I
the
like-
one thing that made me
Nor
laugh
does
the
she-
hardest.
Exactly. Yeah.
Say
Nor
still
does
a
she
show.
use foul language.
Oh,
She doesn't.
She gave me Gardi.
At least not when we're here.
Yeah, Sonny flipped the bird.
I did not.
Yeah, we're gonna need one of
Double
those
flip the
flirty.
All right.
She edited that out.
Everybody, be quiet. We'll do the outro and then we'll vamp at the end. All right?
That bell.
Well, that's all the time we have this week for The Tub. In The Tub are some of Maui's best-known personalities, talking about life on Maui. The Tub is a production of Maui Live Show. Find us online at MauiLiveShow.com, where you can watch past Tub shows. You can also find us on Facebook. See you next time when once again Maui Live Show brings you The Tub.
All right. How many people have heard of the 5-second rule? It used to be a 20-second rule. You drop food on the. Well, it used to, when I grew up, that was a long time
A
ago.
lot cleaner
I thought it was
back
the
in the
5-minute
I thought
rule.
it was the 3-second rule.
Back when I
As
worked at
long
the
as
first
you get it
McDonald's.
before the dog did.
Yeah, go ahead. Chino, you've heard of it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you just wrap the hamburger again and put it out there,
You,
right?
you know, I'm more just. I don't really care. I'll just eat it.
He'll eat
I
anything.
clean the floor. It should be good enough for me.
Now, I don't know if you. This was This is very hurtful for me. They have said now 5 seconds, 1 second, 20 seconds, 2 minutes. It's all the same. It's all the same. You cannot win the game of the got it in time.
You've heard of the placebo effect, though, right? Like, as long as you think.
Now, what does that mean? Is that like the thing? Of course,
Are we talking about sex?
Isn't that like Ashton Kutcher movie?
Is this about sex?
Placebo effect.
So, thank you very much, everybody. See you later. Bye-bye.
Co-workers, root canals, mental fatigue, corporal punishment, sneak attacks, peer pressure, vigilante, religious fanatics, prickly heat, price fixing, moral decay, hotel fires, loss of faith, stink bombs, bubonic plague, neo-Nazis, friction, serial weevils, failure of will, chain reaction, soil erosion, mail fraud, dry rot, voodoo curses, broken glass, snake bite, parasites, white slavery, public ridicule, faithless friends, random violence, breach of contract, family scandal, charlatans, transverse myelitis, structural defects, race riots, sunspots, rogue elephants, wax buildup, killer frost, jealous co-workers, root canals, mental fatigue, corporal punishment, sneak attacks, peer pressure.